Hi guys, I just got back from the LG G8X ThinQ party. Anyway, they hooked me up with a brand new LG G8X with the dual screen. Let's go ahead and unbox it, baby. Hey guys, so this is the AT&T version. According to the LG people, this is going to be available for AT&T and Sprint. There will also have a unlocked US model that you can use on Sprint and Verizon, but it won't be sold through T-Mobile or Verizon. But if you wanted to get this, LG is going to have a special promotion for $699. You're going to be able to get the phone and the dual screen. That's a steal. That's $100 cheaper than the Pixel 4, and you get a dual screen. So I felt like the price point was really good. Let's go ahead and unbox it. And inside you will find the LG G8X. All right. Now, if you're gonna get this phone, definitely get the dual screen, get the bundle. Obviously, because it's a really good deal, you're gonna have a second screen. You're gonna have the option to use your phone by itself or along with the dual screen. All right, let me put that aside. I'll just give you a really quick unboxing of what's rest in the box. LG's giving you second-year promise. So you get 2 years of limited warranty coverage if you sign up. That's really nice. We got a SIM card tool. You got a fast charger. That's rated. That's rated 9 volts, 1.8 amps, 5 volts, 1.8 amps. Fast charger. Fast charge 4.0, by the way. And also you got USB Type-C cables. The AT&T version I got does not ship with headphones. That's pretty much all that's in the box. Let's go ahead and take a look at the second screen. So this is the dual screen. Let's go ahead and pick it out. And it is actually really, really light. It's just an extra screen. It also doubles as a protection case for your phone, so which is really nice. Let me go ahead and put it on for you. To put it on, it's really easy. You're gonna angle it a little bit. Go ahead and put the left end and then push down. And boom, that's it. And we're gonna go ahead and power it on. And I've been actually playing with it for a few hours now, and I really, really love it. For those of you guys thinking about getting the Galaxy Fold, oh my god, right now you can't even get one. I think you have to pay like almost $3,000 to get one. This is only $699. You can literally buy 4 or 5 of these instead of a Galaxy Fold. Now, to activate the second screen, if you open it, it will usually just open it up. You can also go all the way around, right? And it will automatically turn the screen off. Now, the good thing with this second screen, you can open at any angle, sort of like the Surface Duo. And I really like that Surface Duo concept, but basically LG has made it just now. Look at that. So you can get at any angle you want, and it stays there, all right? Whereas the V50 was spring-loaded, so you can only get certain angles, like 3 angles, but with this one, you can pretty much get any angle you want. For example, if you wanted to do like live video chat with your family and friends, you can just use it as a stand, which is really nice. If you want to play games, you can put it in there. We'll go and take a look here in a bit, but it looks pretty awesome. Now, LG is using the same panel from the main screen to the second screen, so it's actually the same screen. But that's why there's actually no camera here, because they're using the same screen. But the second screen is very, very thin, as you can see. It just feels like you have a pretty thick case, and it also doubles as protection for your phone, obviously, which is great. So you don't have to buy a separate case. It's got this real nice leathery feel on the back. Also, it does have in-display fingerprint sensor, which uses optical, very fast. Let me go ahead and show you again. Boom. And there's some options that you can do. You could turn the second screen off. You can also swap screens. You could put the main screen on dual screen. You could use the whole screen. So let's go ahead and take a look at some of those things that we can do. Let's go to my site, for example, Hi on Android. And let's say I wanted to view it in a long format. You can do the wide view here. Then you can see the whole screen. Now, obviously, that's gonna look a little awkward. So if you wanted to do it like this, it's gonna be pretty good. Let's actually go take a look at Mini S. I wonder what happens if you do that. So for reading websites, this could help. Obviously, it's not as fluid as the Galaxy Fold, but I feel like Galaxy Fold is only good at really continuous websites. Other than that, I mean, you can't break the screen with your nails. If you do this on a Galaxy Fold, it will immediately permanently damage your plastic screen. It uses Gorilla Glass, no plastic. It's very strong, not fragile. You don't have to worry about breaking it. When it's closed, it's very nicely protected by this case. Of course, the front is sort of a glass material. I think this is Gorilla Glass. There's a very small LCD that shows you the notifications, time, and stuff. I don't find this super useful because obviously it's just a small LCD. One thing that's missing from this phone, I would have liked to seen the back camera be used as front camera. So instead of putting the camera there, maybe put it up here and put a little cutout on the second display so you could take selfies using the second display if you want. Now, this is a pretty fun phone. If you want to ever switch to the other side, you can use 3 fingers and switch any apps you want. Let's say you're watching YouTube on this side and eating dinner, and then let's say my daughter Peony's on this side. And I'm like, Peony, check out this awesome video that I made. Instead of pushing my phone around like this, I can simply just use 3 fingers and boom shakalaka, she can watch my video. Now, as of this moment, there's actually no way to actually run 2 YouTube apps simultaneously, but you should be able to use something like an extra YouTube app, like advanced YouTube app. You should be able to run it on that app and another YouTube app. But if you want to switch it back, boom. This dual screen seems pretty useful. I mean, honestly, it's exactly like how Galaxy Fold uses it. The only difference between Galaxy Fold and this one, obviously, is that the Galaxy Fold is a one continuous screen. Even Galaxy Fold, you can't watch a whole video using the whole screen because most videos are 16:9. So you're only using half of the screen. So in comparison to the Galaxy Fold, this is much more practical. The price point is fractions the cost, literally, of a Galaxy Fold. You pretty much get all the features of Galaxy Fold. Now, you can't go all the way like this with the Galaxy Fold, so it's really nice that you could leave it open like this if you're going to be using your phone a lot, and you can just go ahead and use your phone like this, so that way you don't have to unfold your phone to use it. So I think very practical, and I was actually talking to LG engineers. It seems like they're on the same brainwave pattern as I am. You guys remember in my video about do not buy the Galaxy Fold, I was telling you guys, this is what Samsung should have made because the cost is going to be much cheaper. It's going to be much more practical. It's not going to be fragile. This is something I can use as daily driver without worrying about the screen breaking from fingernails. And LG was able to do this, give you this whole bundle for $699. I'm actually really amazed. And this is going to be a great alternative for those of you who don't want to spend more than $700 on a dual screen phone. Galaxy Fold is still pretty much a dual screen phone. It's just a continuous screen, but there's no merit to it because you can't use the whole screen for videos. The only thing you can use the whole screen for is really for video games. But even with video games, this is a much better concept since you can put the control on the bottom. You can really control the angle exactly how you want it. With the Galaxy Fold, you're gonna see some weird creases when you put it at this angle. So what LG did is pretty much make my dream foldable phone at the right price point. Let me go ahead and show you the camera real quick. So for the front camera, you have one wide angle camera this year. So when you take selfies, you can use a second screen as a stand. And probably the coolest feature that LG G8X now has is 4K recording for the front camera. There's even video stabilization for the front camera. So this is gonna come in really handy for those of you who make a lot of selfie videos. And you guys know I do a ton of live streaming on YouTube. This is gonna help me out. Without this, I will use like a smartphone stand, or I'll have like a little ring on the back of my phone. But with this, I can just carry just one device and be able to use it as a stand, and I can do it in different angles, which is really nice. And you can even do it this way if you want. You can really change the angles, and I do see a lot of applications, especially streamers, for those of you who use the selfie camera a lot. So I really love that it has 4K camera now. Now the front camera now can also do up to 32 megapixels, all right, which is actually a stitched up 32 megapixels. It's 8 megapixels, but it'll actually stitch up 4 photos. So let me go ahead and try that. So you get a 32 megapixel front camera. So that looks pretty decent. I'll probably load on. Now you'll find all the other modes that LG have had previously, such as the night view, which is a night mode. Let's go and take a look at the back camera real quick. What's changed with the back camera? So this year, you're gonna get a regular camera plus a wide angle. All right, you're losing telephoto this year, which is okay. I'm not too huge on telephoto. Digital zoom in good lighting will work just as well. And you can see that's digital zoom. and that looks pretty good. I'm actually glad that at least LG went with the wide angle instead of like Google where they added telephoto instead of the wide angle. Very nice camera. For video, you can do up to 4K 60 frames per second. Now there is an awesome funny mode. It's called ASMR, so this will allow you to record very small sounds. For example, if you're making ASMR video for your YouTube channel while you're crunching on some cereal or whatever, you're gonna be able to use that ASMR button. So it's got the ASMR mode. That's kind of cool. Now, as far as the second screen here, it's just a screen and there's actually no battery or any kind. The power is actually coming from the main phone. The only thing the second screen has is just basically the display here and also display on the front. All right, with a 4,000 milliamp hour battery, I mean, obviously if you're using both screens, its battery's gonna run out faster, but I'll have to do further testing. But yeah, it looks like an awesome device. Of course, LG did keep 3.5mm headphone jack while everybody else in the world is getting rid of it. You will actually need an adapter to charge through the case or take the phone out. Now, I already lost the adapter. I think it fell on the way here from the LG launch party. Basically, you'll need to charge the main phone. Now, let me give you a quick close-up of the phone itself. You got a 3.5mm headphone jack, microphone, USB Type-C, speaker. On the left, you got an extra button you can use as Google Assistant, 2 volume buttons. On the right, you got a power button. There's a hole for an additional microphone. And on top, you'll find the SIM card tray with the micro SD card. So you can go ahead and put a micro SD card and a SIM card. All right, the back is real flush. Ever since the LG G8, LG has made this super flat. LG's always ahead of everybody else. LG's already been doing this for the last 2 years while everybody's adding a hump. Geez, guys, learn something from LG. LG's been innovating pretty much everything. They came out with the wide angle first. They came out with a lot of things first. They are just ahead of their time. G8X, very similar to LG G8, but definitely my favorite part is the second screen. Now, one thing that's disappointing, you are gonna lose 1440p display. This is actually 2 1080p displays, but I guess that's where the cost savings come from. So I guess it's not a huge deal since the LG G8X is kind of a small phone. It's not really intended to be a super huge phone. So let's go ahead and check out some of the games here. I'm gonna go ahead and launch the game launcher, and you can launch the game pad. So you can turn your second screen into a custom controller. Now there's several different consoles to choose from, as you can see here. You can also make your own custom gamepad. So you can go ahead and make your own custom buttons here. For example, you can go ahead and put this button over here and put this button over here and make your own controller. So that's kind of cool. I'll go into depth when I create my own game controller, but for right now, let's go ahead and just try default console here. Now the game control, it does have vibration. You can really feel sort of vibration when you move this. The vibration really gives you that response. So you can really pay attention to the actual game. And boom shakalaka. And boom shakalaka. So it feels pretty good. This allows to really get that gaming experience with the custom console, obviously. Now I'm gonna go ahead and try a game like Minecraft. I think it'd be very, very helpful. Since Minecraft is really hard to play on a screen like this. Alright, so you can customize the controllers simply by going into settings and then go into controller, and you can go ahead and set all the buttons the way you want to. I've set A and B for jump and attack and destroy, and let's go ahead and mine some stuff. I'm gonna actually let my daughter, who's really good at Minecraft, and see how she likes it. So when you press a button, you actually get a haptic feedback, which is really nice. So even though it's touchscreen, you get that nice response back. Obviously, this is still work in progress for LG, but I think they have done a terrific job of bringing something that you can actually buy without breaking your bank. So I really like that. Now, there is also LG Pay on LG phones now that you can go ahead and use just like Samsung Pay. This will allow you to use just like a Samsung Pay. You can go ahead and use on older magnetic strips. So it's just like the MST technology. LG uses something very, very similar. Pretty much the same thing. Right now, they don't support cards like American Express. There's like a handful of cards that support, but I'm gonna definitely try LG Pay. That's gonna be really nice. overall, I'm actually really impressed the fact that you can have a second screen, and if you have to go out clubbing, maybe you're in tiny skinny jeans, then you can simply go ahead and pop this out and just bring the main phone with you. You don't need a second screen. And maybe you can just use the second screen for gaming at home, multitasking, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, very, very interesting device. I'll go ahead and try it for a week or two and give you a final full review. But for right now, I think this is the more practical way to make the Galaxy Fold. For those of you who want a Galaxy Fold, but you don't want to spend $3,000, plus they didn't really make that much of Galaxy Fold, it's literally impossible to buy one. Just grab this. It's almost the same thing. More durable screen. You get pretty much all the features of Galaxy Fold without the fragility, and 2 dual screens that you could really make use of. I think this is step 1. Step 2 is making this a little bit better. Maybe step 3, when the technology for folding displays get cheaper. I think that's when Samsung or LG should make these foldable phones. But right now it's too early. Something like this is more practical, something that I can use every day without breaking my bank. Anyway, do let me know what you think. If you have any questions about this, definitely leave in the comment box below. Have a great day, and as always, stay